Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to to our lecturer, Mr. Muhammad Arif bin Abdul Rahman. Okay, our group will present about Chapter 10, Cost of Capital. Before that, I will introduce our group members, which are the first one, I am Nur Aida Fazli Meteorology as a first presenter. And the second presenter is Nur Mahira binti Kamaruddin. The third one is Nur Haida Arifin. The last one is Nur Syuhada Mustafa. Okay, before we proceed our presentation, we will recite the doa Al-Fatihah. Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Okay, cost of capital. Cost of capital is required return that a firm must match its cost for using finance. And then it is also required rates of return that the firm must achieve in order to cover the cost of generating fund in the marketplace. And the investor also require rates of return is the firm's of cost of capital. Okay, there are four factors that impact the cost of capital, which are the first one is riskiness of earning, the second one is the debt to equity mix of the firms, the third one is financial soundness of the firms, and the last one is interest rate level in Malaysian and global marketplace. Okay, there are two types of cost of debt. The first one is redeemable debts, and the second one is irredeemable debts. Okay, cost of debts, we use this kind of formula. This one we call as redeemable debts. And the second one is the cost of debt interpolations, which means we are calculate the cost of debts before tax. And the third one is cost of debt after tax, which the formula is the cost of debt times with one minus tax rate. Okay, we proceed with the next with the questions, which are humble manufacturing. There are five steps to calculate the debts. Okay, the first step is to extract the information that we got it from question. Okay, debts. First one, they have given the coupon rates which is 10% and par value is 1000. Coupon payment, we have to calculate the coupon payment which are coupon rates times par value. 10% times 1000 equivalents to 100. They have given the end is a years, which are 10 years. And flotation cost they have given also is the $20. Okay, we have to calculate the market price. Market price is par value minus with discount. 1000 minus 30 equivalents to 970. Net market price. Net market price equivalents to market price minus flotation cost. 970 minus 20 is equivalents to 950. Okay, next. Before we proceed with the step 2 and 3, we have to calculate the PVIFA and PVIF for 11% and 9%. I've calculated already is in and it is in extra information. And then they have given the tax which is 40%. Okay, step 2. Step 2 we have to find this CR, we have to find the value bonds. Okay, they have given the CR coupon rates 10% and we have to assume I equivalents to 11%. CR must below than I. Value bonds, the formula for value bonds is coupon payment times with PVIFA and plus par value times with PVIF. Okay, what I got for the step 2 is 941.12. And then for the step 3 is CR equivalents to 10%. We assume I is 9%. And then CR must be more than I. Okay, value bonds is the same formula that we use for the step 2. Which I got it for 1064.17. Okay, the next step. Step 4. Step 4, we have to calculate the interpolation formula, which means we have to calculate the cost of debts before tax. And then we have to extract the information that we have calculated previously. Okay, here is the formula that we have to use it for cost of debt before tax. K equivalents to A% plus A minus B over A minus C times C minus A. Okay, what we have got is that the answer is 0.1086 or 10.8556. Okay, the last step is we have to calculate the cost of debt after the tax. Cost of debt after tax is KD, K times 1 minus tax. And I got the answer is 0.6513 or 6.5134. Okay, that's all from me. I will proceed with the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum. I'm the second presenter. We present about cost of preferred stock. So, preferred stock has a higher return than bonds, but is less costly than common stock. Preferred dividends are paid to preferred stockholders before ordinary dividends are paid to common stockholders. However, in the case of bankruptcy, the holders of preferred stock are paid only after short-term and long-term debt holders' claims are satisfied, but before common stockholders. And then preferred stockholders receive fixed dividend and cannot vote on the firm's affairs. So this is the formula of cost of preferred stock, or KPS. Dividend divide by market price minus flotation cost. How to calculate the dividend? Dividend in percentage times par value. And how to calculate flotation cost? Percentage times market price. So this is the example of the preferred on how to calculate the preferred stock. The question is from Humble Manufacturing too. Here the dividend stated is 11%. Par value is $100. Market price is 100 also. Flotation cost is 4. So we need to calculate the dividend, which is 0.11 times 0.11 times $100 equal to 11. Then 11 divide by 100 minus by 4. So the answer is 11.45%. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Now I want to proceed about cost of equity, which is the cost of equity is the rate of return investor required to invest in the firm equity. The cost of equity may be found using with capital asset pricing model and dividend valuation model. There are two assumptions may be made surrounding future dividend, which is constant dividend and dividend growth at the constant rate annually. KS using Kappan, which is this cost is the discount rate for valuing common stock. They are provide an estimate of the cost of issuing common stock. The Kappan formula, which is KS equal to KRF times B in bracket KM minus KRF. The KRF, which is the risk of free rate, B the firm's beta, and KM the return on the market price. And the example, which is Trim Energy common stock, has a B equal to 1.6. The risk free rate on T-bill is currently 4%, and the market return has average 50%. Therefore, we can get which is 21.6%. Dividend valuation model, there are two, which is constant dividend and dividend grow at the constant rate annually. The constant dividend assume not change or vary at all, and it takes a constant value of every year. Under constant dividend assumption, which is KS equal to D divided by P. Dividend grow at the constant rate annually. Under assumption of the constant rate of growth in the dividend, which is KS equal to D1 plus G equal to P, and then DO in bracket 1 plus G bracket and plus G equal to P. The cost of equity, there are two, which is cost of common stock and cost of returning or cost of new common stock. The cost of common stock, the formula is KCS equal to expected dividend plus G is growth, and divided by MP, which is market price of the common stock. The formula if the cost of the returning, which is KNCS equal to expected dividend plus G equal to MP. And then the formula of cost of new common stock, which is expected dividend plus G equal to MP minus FC. There are example question of the humble manufacturing. This is a question, and then the example, which is the cost of common stock. Uh, the formula is KCS equal to expected dividend plus growth divided by market price minus protection cost. The market price equal to 80, D1 equal to 6, growth equal to 6% and FC equal to 4. And then we can calculate and we can get the answer is 40.33%. The cost of returning, the formula is KNCS equal to expected dividend plus G equal to MP. And then the MP equal to 80 D1 equal to 6, G equal to 6%. And then we can calculate and we can get the answer is 30.6%. That's all for my presentation. Continue the last.
Okay, I will proceed in a wage average cost of capital. The firm WACC cost of capital for the firm mixture of debt and stock preferred and common stock. Firm are usually gear or leverage using a mixture of debt and equity. Okay, this is a formula. WK equal in bracket the cost of debt plus W times of cost of stock plus WP times which cost of PF stock, preferential stock. And then this what's mean. And then this the combination. In order to calculate the WACC, we need to combine the cost of debt, preferred stock, and the cost of equity. And then this is the question, and then this is the proportion of the source of financing of each of funds. So the question, this the answer for the question. For the long-term debt, the proportion is 40%. The preferred stock 0.15, and then the common stock is 0.45. So we must multiple column A and column B, and then we got the column C, the WACC. We sum off, and then we multiply by 100, and then we get 10.77%. And then this is the question C. In order to recommend that the firm invested, so we choose the project D, C, E, and A should be accepted because their respective IRR more than WACC. They will require 900,000 of total new financing. So that's all for our presentation. Thank you.